And for anybody out there, if you don't know Reddit, Reddit is one of the most popular sites on the internet. I mean, I believe it's a top 20, one of the top 20 most visited sites on the entire internet. And they have basically issued their own what's known as a loot token. Basically, it's a community token, and this is pretty big for crypto because if one of the top 20 most popular sites on the entire internet is now issuing their own cryptocurrency, and this cryptocurrency, so here, pulling up this article here from Cointelegraph, Reddit's blockchain rewards will migrate to Ethereum by 2021. So basically, they have two subreddits. I think one of them is the cryptocurrencies subreddit, and the other one was, I think, some other crypto related one as well. But anyway, across those two subreddits, they have about 20 million users. So 20 million people will be essentially airdropped this cryptocurrency inside the Reddit app. So on the phone, there's an actual Ethereum wallet where you go in there and they'll give you this cryptocurrency. So this can only be earned from using the platform. And I think this, in a way, is actually the future of cryptocurrencies because, in a way, they kind of don't have to go through all the compliance and regulatory issues and nightmare that other projects who are doing token souls have to do. In this manner, they're basically issuing their own cryptocurrency to the community. And it looks like it's following all the different regulations when it comes to issuing their own cryptocurrency, right? The product has already been launched. It's usable inside their platform and ecosystem. It's not really available to be purchased. But then obviously we know it's crypto. We know people will still speculate on this because people can redeem the cryptocurrency inside the platform for different perks. So whether it's different badges or different things, but basically whenever it's redeemed, the cryptocurrency is then burned. So as a result, the cryptocurrency will be scarce. So just by supply and demand and basic economics, we know that there will be some demand for this cryptocurrency and people on dexes will be able to sell this because based on the research we've done, it doesn't appear like there'll be any restrictions on being able to trade or sell this. So I think this is pretty good and pretty good for crypto. What's your take on this, Bill?
So I look at this from a lens of when somebody issues it like old-fashioned equities, right? When somebody issues a token, it's almost like they're issuing like a stock or ownership in their company in a way, right? In other words, if you have Reddit coin, you can do more interesting things on Reddit. It's like you become invested in Reddit in terms of using it. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the fact that these guys are going to issue their own sort of reward mechanism, which then can become Reddit money. And suddenly, because these big players are behind it, all of this thing about ICOs or scams or, these are the new major altcoins, right? And if Reddit is successful at this, then it's monkey see, monkey do. Everybody's going to have to do it.
Yeah.
Right. And then, Bitcoin and Ethereum will become like the US dollar and the euro in the sense that, in order to trade all your Reddit coins or whatever, you're going to need Bitcoin and Ethereum. So it's going to flood the market with quality liquidity. Okay. In other words, the more the merrier.
All right, so I've just pulled up here this nice Medium article, really going through. So the other subreddit is called Fortnite. Thank you for that, Cyclones as well. So their token is called Moon Token. So it's very fitting to crypto. So it's $ Moon, basically the cash tag Moon, which is actually pretty interesting. So this says that there's a hard cap of 250 million tokens in a subreddit. There will never be more than 250 million Moon tokens. And the Moon tokens will be used to buy badges, memberships, or for any other action on Reddit. And they are burned, meaning that they're destroyed once they're redeemed. And then the number of tokens issued diminishes over time. So it's basically deflationary. So, I mean, this is a very, very exciting experiment. And if this takes off, I think, as Bill said, monkey see, monkey do. Lots of people, lots of companies will copy this model. I mean, because quite frankly, this is a model even our team has really been researching, because we also did see kind of this as being the future, because lots of projects out there have now given up on creating and having an ICO, and instead have been opting for just launching their token. So for example, Energy, by a good friend, Tommy World Power, he basically launched his own cryptocurrency that has masternode staking, had no ICO, had no pre-mine, just really built up a community from the ground up. And we now think this could really be the model going forward, because ICOs and token sales haven't really had that bounce back like some people thought they would, right? Because people have been jaded with that. And I think really creating a cryptocurrency from the ground up that's community driven seems to be the way the future is going. And Reddit, I mean, I think this is definitely a good example for others to follow. So definitely very intrigued to see how this is received and how this performs. But hey, let us know what you think. Are you excited for this token, the Moon token from Reddit cryptocurrency? Let us know down in the comments below.